Afternoon baseball here on the show. In now, Dee Gordon. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Ramirez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Launched to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Well, that's it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Seager, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul, it's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Harold.
Ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering. Play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games. Hit hard on the ground at third. Seager has it. And there's 1 away. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. Previously with Taijuan Walker. He's just 2 for 9. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Walker has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Cutter in, and doesn't make it back. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Walker peers in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Set to get his day started, Austin Nola, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking the triple as soon as he hit it to the outfielder. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on third. And this is popped up near second base. Birdie camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1 left for Seattle. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Garrett.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that misses, ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 29 driven in. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Jorge Alfaro will be next. The 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Alfaro carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. That misses, 2-0. Walker, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Cooper over at second. Anderson, the first, 1 gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up now, Donnie Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. To first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. 0-1 the count. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Haniger has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
No balls and one strike. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these innings.
0-1.
Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar.
Count
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone.
The
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Henniger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Choi carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. On the season, Choi is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Seager shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Walker comes set, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Miami. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Seager drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last.
Ouch, that one hit him. Settling in now, Austin Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away. Liner in there for a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 99.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. This one's down to third. There is Seager. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now batting, John Birdie.
Birdie.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit in the air to left. Fraley comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Alcantara. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Walker's ready. 1-2 on its way.
Ball
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2 strikes.
This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. Swings and lines it to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out.
And so,
wow, and they end the inning with the caught. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3-0 to him now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That one's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and he gives him the lead.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 55.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. Last time through was a base hit. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But not before the Mariners. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Ranging back is Haniger, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Taijuan Walker hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Shortstop.
At the plate, Donnie Walton.
Walton.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Softly hit out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Mitch Haniger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
0-2, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4. In now, Daniel Vogelbach, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you...
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots do. Into the box, Garrett Cooper. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
John Birdie would be next. Line to the right side. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Caleb Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 13-4